Hey, welcome to the cave! Awesome to see you again. So today we're gonna work on part 2 of making my forge. Let's dig in. What a crazy week it's been. I've been trying really hard to figure out what kind of material to use for my forge Hearth table. I tried this beautiful piece of wood, insulated with sand and glass wool. It did not go as planned. My table got over 150 degrees hot and I almost started a small fire. But I came up with a different solution. It's not elegant and it's not pretty, but it will work. So let's take a look. This is my idea. Gonna cut this one like a pig. Gonna use my new head. That won't stay on. Gonna take the top off. Gonna rip the leg off this. Mount this one on top of this somehow. Gonna add this one on top of this. Oh, I forgot. I need to fill it with sand and glass wool. How hard can it be? Let's get started. Now it's on top. I just have to figure out how to mount it, so I'm not gonna tear the legs off yet. As an added bonus to all the insulation and the sand, it will help it keep it in place. I know I should probably use glasses, but I don't have them with me right now, so it's okay. Now to the fun part, adding sand. This is just ordinary beach sand. I think this should be enough. Then I'm gonna add this one on top. But first, gonna use this hyper advanced typing. Gonna add a little more sand. That's it. Tomorrow I'm gonna test this out to see if it works. And if it works, I'm gonna see if I can create something. So I'll see you tomorrow. And it's tomorrow. Well, technically it's day 4, but who keeps track? Let's just say it's day 2. As you can see, I have made some improvements to my awesome hat. It now has a beautiful strap, so it doesn't fall down. And unfortunately, I had to get rid of this. It is heavy duty, it doesn't melt, but it is too heavy. So I replaced it with this. It is plastic, and I know plastic melts, but it's only a temporary solution. I'm about to fire this one up. And I made a temporary stand for my temporary angle. I simply cannot afford to go out and buy a decent angle at the time, so this will have to do. Hopefully it doesn't fall on my feet again. Yesterday I made a version and it just tipped over. It's like, it hurts. But for now, let's test out this. We need to see that it works and it doesn't melt. In case it does melt, I have a fire extinguisher in there, I have a hose, and I have a 7,500 liters pool right here. So I think I'm covered on that end. Also, I'm gonna be trying to make a knife. I haven't made a knife or anything in 10 years, so please don't judge. I just had to Google how to do it again. I'm going to be sacrificing this file because it's crooked down here and I could fix it, but it's much more fun to transform it into something else or destroy it. So let's get to work. I was going to use charcoal, but it leaves amber flying around everywhere and it just doesn't seem particularly safe in this location. So I'm going to use stone coal instead. It is more expensive, it smells awful, but it works. On the plus side though, it might actually be the best possible solution I have to test this one out, since it can get to a much higher temperature. Also, before we start, this might not be the best solution I've chosen. Every time I hit it with a hammer, it starts to dance around like it's the 80s again. But it's a temporary thing, so let's get started. Let's just take a look at it. And it's definitely getting the right color. You see, that's too much when it starts to be like fireworks. I just have to get the hang of it again. But you can see that it's clearly, that was too hot for it. It started to disappear up here. So let's try that again. I have terrible news. It's 10 o'clock. Where I live, I'm not allowed to make any loud noises outside after 10 o'clock. That means I won't be able to finish this knife in this video. However, I did do what I set out to do, and that was to test if this works. And it works. I will add a lid to it at some point because I would prefer to use charcoal instead of stone coal. I will also have to figure this out. It is way too wobbly and it's also a little bit too tall. I will also have to buy a decent anvil at some point. It already have a lot of scratches in it. And it really hasn't been used a lot, so goodbye. So it's time to end this video. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I would also love to hear from you in the comment section. I'll see you next week. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. Badger out.